into, Locke is awoken in the middle of the night. Piper is talking with someone. Locke is shocked to discover a glowing green fairy sitting on the bed chatting with his youngest daughter. Sari is a bonded spirit, connected to a bracelet called a codex band. She is the equivalent to Google, used by the Silver Bark clan of elves as a source of information. Locke isn't sure about the fairy, but the codex band that summons her has been bound to Piper. She cannot remove it. They have no choice but to accept the fairy, who proves to be a good source of information on the connected system, as well as the various worlds and races that are part of the connection. In the morning, as they are about to leave the home, a monster attacks. It's a mutated tick. Locke manages to kill it using some of his new class abilities. The Bradys and Sari continue their walk up Route 4. When they reach the intersection of routes 202, 43, and 4, they encounter more monsters. A group of hobs, vicious humanoid creatures wielding clubs and swords, are coming out of the drive to the town's only grocery store. In a panic, Locke and the girls run under a stone arch into a nearby cemetery. They are bombarded with notifications. The family has entered the Chelsea Cemetery Dungeon. It's a challenge dungeon, which, according to Sari, means they have to complete the entire dungeon and its quests in order to be able to leave. Locke tries to walk out and hits a barrier. They are trapped. That's when the first monsters in the dungeon appear. A wave of zombies and skeletons attack. Locke is able to fend them off with the aid of Harper, allowing them to enter the rest of the dungeon. Locke is not happy that Harper has to fight, but there is no choice. He cannot do it alone. They fight zombies, skeletons, shadow wargs, spiders, giant frogs, and eventually the boss monster, which is a lich. They manage to defeat the boss monster. During the time in the challenge dungeon, Locke earns a full suit of leather armor that grants him more abilities on top of the ones granted by his class. Locke is angry at the connection for taking Kelly away, and for forcing his girls to fight in the dungeon. Each has seen combat and killed monsters. Both girls gained classes. Harper became a shadow dancer, and Piper got the Ink Summoner class. Sari is surprised because both girls are underage. It isn't until a connected, as those that have been adapted and live within the connected system are called, hits the age of maturity that they can start gaining experience, called spirit. The equivalent age of maturity on Earth is 16, and neither Brady girl is that. Locke believes it might have to do with a trait that he has, which apparently the majority of connected do not have a trait. His is called unfettered. During the dungeon, Locke somehow creates his own ability, Defiant Rage. This is not something he should be able to do, but Locke manages to make it happen during a time of stress when he's pushed to his limits and believes he and the girls will die. Locke also gains a patron, another thing he should not be able to do yet. The divine beings are the greatest of the connected, a handful of people that have advanced, leveled, so high and gotten so powerful that they have become like gods. Each divine being embodies a concept, an idea that defines their power, and, to an extent, their personalities. They gain their power through their followers. The connected system feeds off the spirit generated and used by the connected worlds and the connected people. The divine beings are able to take a small part of the spirit of their followers and use that to increase their personal power. Locke takes Thor as his patron. Well, not the Thor of myth. The divine being embodies the concept of the storm, and for the newly connected world of Earth, he takes on the persona of Thor.